I speak to business owners every single day. And a lot of the times they're asking me questions. How did you do this? What do I need to avoid here? How can I go about this? What about scaling? And they ask me all these different questions, and I try to answer them as honestly as possible. With that said, I have the same questions that I want to ask other people about their businesses. So what did I do? I decided to join a mastermind group, and here is exactly why I did join a mastermind group. Stay tuned. Hi, my name is Mike Mancini, helping you market, simplify, and impact your business. I joined a mastermind group almost exactly 1 year ago. And the reason that I did join was because I had all of those same questions. I understand I help people out with their businesses. That's why they pay me. But I have the same problems as these people, but just probably on a different level. So for example, I'm not trying to grow from 1 client to 5 clients. I'm at the point where I need to hire more staff to take on more clients. So it's the same problem, it's just at a different level. But why did I join a mastermind group just to figure that out? It wasn't just to figure out a solution for that problem, but it was to talk to other business owners, not only people in the same industry, but ones in other industries that all have the same problems. We all just have them at different levels. And sometimes you need to speak to somebody that has gone through that or hear it from somebody else, exactly what they did wrong or how to avoid it or what not to do. And that is why I went to seek a mastermind group. Now, I've been part of mastermind groups in the past. The problem is that some of these mastermind groups I was looking to join wanted $10,000, $15,000, $25,000 for a year. Now, I didn't know what I was getting. I didn't know who the members were. I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it. That's a big financial commitment. Other ones were for CEOs and leaders of companies where you had to be making $1 million or more. I was out there too. Then I joined some Facebook groups that were called mastermind groups. The problem with those is it tended to be 1 or 2 people that had the voice, and they were essentially just giving a presentation or selling their products each and every week. That is not what I would consider a mastermind group. I wanted to speak to other people and find out answers about my business, but I also wanted to be there to provide answers and help for other people. Other mastermind groups were perhaps once a quarter, and I could fly off to some exotic location and get in on this meeting once every 3 months. The problem is that I have problems that are more frequent than once every 3 months. I wanted somebody where I could talk to them consistently and find out what's happening and how I can, make my business better. Now, I've been part of local mastermind groups. And while those are great because I do like to meet people up face to face, I do like that personal connection. The problem is that I would drive across town perhaps 90 minutes. Once I get there, maybe it's a 60 to 90 minute meeting and then drive back home because of traffic, and I've wasted half a day. Now, wasted is the wrong word, but you understand what I'm saying is that I don't have 4 or 5 hours a week to put towards a mastermind group. So I went looking for an online mastermind group, and that's exactly what I found. But some of the reasons why I joined a mastermind group was, number 1, I did want some accountability. I enjoy it when I set a goal and somebody is there to hold me accountable to my goals. Somebody to say, is that the right type of goal? Can you measure that goal? And push me towards accomplishing that. It's a lot better than writing on a sticky note, I want to produce 10 YouTube videos this month, and then being able to check it off at the end of the month. It's having that person who wants to talk to me, who wants to hear how it's going, who wants to perhaps help me out with some of the challenges I'm having. Another reason to join a mastermind group was I wanted personal help with my business. Now, I don't mean I want to show up every week and have, hey, it's all about me. That's not what this is about. But I wanted somebody that I could go to and ask questions if I was stuck, if I was in a rut, if I was unmotivated, if I maybe wanted to ask somebody about what tools they're using for X. I just wanted to be able to have somebody to reach out, somebody that I trusted what they had to say, and I knew that they wouldn't steer me wrong. Another reason I wanted to join a mastermind group was to see what other people are doing. And it wasn't to help me necessarily with my business because sometimes that didn't translate. But it was amazing to find out how people are organizing their days or how they're approaching a new product launch or how they are expanding their businesses. These aren't necessarily things where I was interested in at that particular time, but there are bits and pieces that I can take away that I can look to help me prepare for the future of my business. One of the biggest reasons I wanted to join a mastermind group was to find out what not to do. I think we all have those questions when we're trying something new and we want to be able to just reach out to somebody and say, hey, have you tried this? And you're kind of like, I don't know if I want to do this because I'm scared because of X, Y, or Z. And having people to have that sounding board is absolutely amazing. And lastly, I wanted to be part of a mastermind group because I wanted to know that I'm not alone. I know that seems very strange, but I have dinner with my wife at the end of the day, and she asks me how my day is, and she doesn't understand. She's very, very loving and will listen to everything I say, but she doesn't understand the struggles that I go through as an entrepreneur, as a solopreneur. A lot of people don't understand just how lonely it is. You've got 500 tasks that you have to accomplish, and guess what? If you check off 100 of those, by the next day, it's probably going to be back up to 500 again. The list never, ever goes away. It's a struggle. It's a grind. It's hard. And just knowing that there's other people out there that you can connect with is probably one of the most important reasons why I'm part of a mastermind group. I also wanted to join one that was, more frequently than once a month. So I joined one that was once a week. I also didn't want to spend $25,000 to join a group where I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it or if I was going to get anything out of it. So are you part of a mastermind group, or is there other reasons why you'd want to join? Do me a favor, leave me a comment down below. Let me know why you joined a group or why you would like to. I'd love to hear about those. Now, in full disclosure, I reached out to someone who did have an online mastermind group, and he invited me to be a part of it. And then as time has gone on, we have partnered together to expand that to include more people and to open it up to other people. If you're interested in hearing more about that, it's called impactmastermindgroup.com. It's an online mastermind group that meets once a week. It is for anybody that wants to join, but it's really designed for those people who are entrepreneurs or solopreneurs looking to grow their business. We have a lot of brand new business owners in there that we are trying to help out and trying to help them move that needle up and up every single week. We also have experienced business owners that have multiple businesses and who are in there because they like to teach. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, there is a link in the description area below. So if you like this video, do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe, and hit that little bell icon so you'll be notified of when we release new videos each and every week. It really does help us out in the eyes of YouTube. And if you still want to see a little bit more about mastermind groups, over to the right-hand side, you'll see a couple of videos that I have put together about our mastermind groups and answer some of those mastermind group questions. All right, thanks so much. We'll see you next time.